How's it going, guys? It's Ability. In today's video, I'm going to be telling the story of my first proper fight. Okay, so this all happened about 6 months ago. There was this kid that he seemed to be in a lot of my classes. You know, he was just that sort of kid that would just piss everyone off. Like, everyone just got really mad at him because he was just out there to annoy you, pretty much. So he would, annoy people, and then I'd tell him to shut up, and I wasn't the only one that didn't like him. Most people didn't like him, but I wouldn't call it bullying. It was more just collective dislike, because he knew people disliked him, and he kept doing it because I think he never got upset that people didn't like him. He just kept upsetting people. So anyway, back to the story. I heard from one of my friends that he had shoved that said friend and strangled him in the sport change rooms. So after class, I met with that friend, and we went looking for him. We weren't so much looking to fight him. We were just more looking to sort of intimidate him to stop being physical with people, because I'm not really an advocate for fighting as such, but if a fight's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and as long as it's fair, I'm fine with it. So anyway, we were walking around looking for this kid when we found him, and I told the other two people I was with, the friend that got strangled and another kid, to sort of stay back a bit while I go talk to Jeremy alone. And I walked over to Jeremy, sort of got up in his face, and was, saying the usual sort of stuff just keep your hands to yourself, don't touch him again or we'll have an issue. So Jeremy decided that meant I wanted to fight him then and there. So he reached his arm out and grabbed me by the neck. And he was he had really long arms. And he wasn't strangling me tight, but it hurt. It was uncomfortable. So after that, he was sort of strangling me, and I tried to sort of swing at him to get him off, but his arms were way longer than mine. I completely missed out in terms of distance. I was way short. He was strangling me, and the only thing I could think to do was kick him in the shin. So I kicked him in the shin, and I had I don't know if you've heard of Nike Air Max 97s. They're made of leather, and they're pretty hard. So it would have hurt pretty bad. So I kicked him in the shin. He sort of stumbled back up against the wall, and I took that as my chance. At this point, I was mad. I was really pissed off. So I didn't really sort of care what happened. So I just ran straight at him and just punched him clean in the stomach. And I was punching him sort of in the jaw and that. But they weren't hard punches. I wasn't properly punching as hard as I could, but they would have hurt. And I shouldn't have done it. Don't take after me, but I was mad. It was spur of the moment sort of thing. And so I was punching him and that until he sort of rolled along the wall out of my reach. And at that point, my friend Josh came up to me, and he said, "Yeah, look, dude, you got to go. You got to get out of here." Because where we fought, it was probably stupid on my part, but happened right in the middle of the main quadrangle. So there was hundreds of people watching, because my school's fairly big. So yeah, there was about 100 or so people watching. We had to go before teachers got there. So me, Josh, and another kid, Taj, we dipped, bro. We just ran, and we got around the back of the science block, which is sort of up against a giant cliff, sort of. Not a cliff, but a big hill. So you could sort of hide from teachers there, and we just hid it out. And then we went on to our classes after that. Nothing really came of it though. We never got caught by teachers or anything. The teachers knew that a fight happened, but they didn't know who it was, which is good, because I probably would have got suspended for 2 weeks. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this short story. and I'll see you in the next video.